color photographs.
Hey.
Great. 7 is publications have few, if any, advertisements. 8, articles may be approved by a panel of experts before being published, which means it's peer reviewed, right? It's a good source for primary research. Okay, key on the research part of the question, so it is B. And the last question, 10, publications are typically published weekly. You guys did great. Congratulations. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Thank you. All right. Again, just to wrap up, as to how you can use your knowledge of the differences between popular and scholarly resources. A lot of you, for your research papers, will be using the library's databases. And this handout that just went around gives you a definition of what a database is. But really, it's just a collection of computer records. And in this case, those records are articles from periodicals. Okay? The library has a number of these types of databases. Has anyone used EBSCOhost yet? Nobody? EBSCOhost. Have you heard of that database that we have?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Gale or ProQuest? Did you use Opposing Viewpoints at all for this class?
Not this class.
For another one? Okay, good. All right. So here's the link on the handout as to where you can find the databases. And again, if you have any questions about using the databases, you can use the library's help desk. Come and talk to me or Tommy, give us a call, and we can help you with that. But really what I want to point out is to draw a connection from what we've done today to, in this example, I've just taken a screenshot from the Gale database. And you'll find that a lot of databases break up their resources just like we did today between popular and scholarly resources. So you can see even with the tabs, in this case I just did a quick search on global warming, but you'll see there is a tab called academic journals, and then there's another tab called magazines. Most of your instructors would probably prefer that you use articles from that academic journals tab, okay? There's nothing wrong with using magazines, information from magazines, but it's always a good idea to check with your instructor to see if that's okay for your particular research paper. But again, the better resources, the higher quality resources will generally come from that academics journal tab, okay? And if you flip over, you'll see, again, if you go back to the library's homepage, there's a link on that homepage called Library Tutorials. There's a very quick tutorial on the differences between popular and scholarly resources. And then down below is just a summary of everything we've talked about today. Anyone have any questions?
Well, this has something to do with this. When you're on campus and you use the database, it asks for a password.
It does. It's actually going to take you to something called an Easy Proxy page, and you're going to use your username and password like you do for everything else at this college on that Easy Proxy page. Once you put in your username and password, it's going to take you to another window, and you're going to click on the link called Gale Databases, or it might say Gale InfoTrack Databases, and that'll take you right in so you can use it. Okay? And then, you know, with KYVL, the databases such as EBSCOhost and ProQuest, that's another username and password, and we can give you that as well. Okay. Actually, that one should be available now through that Easy Proxy page. We're trying to get everything to funnel through there, make it easier for you guys so you don't have to remember so many passwords and everything.
Because I tried to go online.
I know, it's a little confusing because we have a lot of databases, and depending on our policy with the vendor, depends on how we can provide access.